The whole idea of the night shelter is to get churches involved. People say they want to help, but they don't know how they can help with this increasing problem we've got of homeless. But the churches can do quite a lot to help. Started off 5 years ago recruited 7 churches and nearly 300 volunteers to actually give a bed for the night to a homeless person. But it's more than that, because as the project progressed over the years, the City Council got a Rough Sleepers outreach team got heavily involved, and we are now working with them closely here at the Garden House, and we're able to move people on from the streets and get them into some accommodation.
That was my first night last night, so I've been at the Garden House for about 5 months now. But yeah, my first shift on the night shelter was last night, so yeah, it went well. We had 7 guests last night. They came, we met at the New Haven, got everybody signed in, all the paperwork sorted, had teas and coffees, and then we made our way to Christ the Carpenter Church in Dogsthorpe, where a lovely team of volunteers had set up all the beds, little name cards for all of our guests that came in. We then had a bit of social time, just getting to know each other, volunteers meeting the guests that are there for the night, and then a local Indian restaurant donated dinner. So we had curry, which was lovely. So staff, guests, volunteers all sit around a dinner table together and have a family meal, which was lovely. It was just a good family buzz about it. Yeah, we got waited on by the volunteer. It was just a lovely evening together. And then the guests had puzzles and newspapers and different board games and stuff out, just to have as a bit of evening entertainment. And then, yeah, they went off to bed and had a good full night's sleep in a warm shelter. Yeah, it was a brilliant night.
It's very rewarding for when people come up to you a year later and say, great, you know, what you got. I mean, just this week, one of our last year guests, who's now housed, is moving on to a new place, donated a couple of sofas for somebody who's moving into housing. I had the privilege of going and helping them move those sofas from one flat to another, and he's this particular guy's back working at Perkins. Been working at Perkins since last year, since about March last year, and he's happy. He's happy. Comes in here from time to time and encourages those that are in the same position as he was last year.
They're all very grateful for the help. Grateful for the night in the warm, nice beds, fresh sheets every day, freshly cooked meal. It's like luxury accommodation for people. So yeah, it's brilliant.